Evidence full everywhere. Testimony, they everywhere. Oh my God, now you do this one. Evidence full everywhere. Evidence full everywhere. Testimony full everywhere. Oh my God, now you do this one. Evidence full everywhere. Share it live, share it live, share it live. Oh, eh. Oh, eh. Oh, eh. Oh, eh. Oh, eh. Oh, eh. Hi guys, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Jessica Godesika. One thing about haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate, but it doesn't change who the fuck I am. One of the reasons why I can't move from on my knees, too many people that I have done nothing to, they are praying for me to fail. As you are praying for me to fail, you will continue to fail. Hello? Satan, how you wishing it towards me? Because it's happening in your life already. It's called back to sender on automatic. Automatic back to sender. You share this live. You share this live. I saw a bit of Hallelujah challenge right now. By dropping the G's. I choose to drop this bombshell right now. Bombshell, bombshell. Share this live. Share this live. Tag people, tag people. Share the live, share the live. Bombshell. You see my live video? If for people with sense. If you don't have sense, please leave this life. Over here, we don't say everything with our mouth. But we are depending on you to use your own intellect to complete what I'm saying. Hi, Grandma. How are you, Mama? How are you, Mama? Evidence full everywhere. Testimony everywhere. Oh, my God. Now you do this one. Evidence full everywhere. Your target. Yeah, let's drop it. Good afternoon, like dear. How are you? It's evening, my end. It's almost 6 p.m. Today's the last day of play. I'm going to work tomorrow, so I'm going to work tonight. So I can't even wait till tonight before I do this video. But y'all share the live. Y'all know me. I can't talk to empty space. I'm sorry. I gotta talk to large crowds. I gotta talk to large crowds because I don't want anybody coming on live and be like, oh, what did you say? Where we here? We here now? Start over? No, I will not be having the opportunity to start over or the time to start over. So, share this live, share the live. One of the things I want to thank God for, right? I thank God for removing me from toxic spaces. I thank God for removing me from toxic drama. I create my own drama. And there's nothing in this world anybody can tell me. You can tell me, Jack. To be honest. So I be looking at people, the other person need to come tell Jessica, hey. What do you really think you can tell me that's going to reduce the money that comes into my pocket? What do you really think you can tell me that's going to reduce my followers? The more dirt you spill on my name, the more followers I get. You ain't notice, on the Facebook, yeah, people follow the abnormal people, the crazy people, more than they follow the sound people and the normal people. And I don't know. People be making it look like, and that Jessica one, because somebody made a post 3 days ago, right? Yeah, then they reject Jessica to tell her something. What the heck you think you're gonna tell me? I'm still thinking. What the heck? anybody thinks they're really going to tell me. I've gotten to this point in my life where I fear nothing. I fear nothing. So, y'all tag people, y'all share this live. Let we can't drop the bomb. You will miss the other live. You will catch the replay. Y'all share the live. 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 Let me drop it. Let me drop it. So I spoke to KOLLIE yesterday morning. No, technically yesterday afternoon. You saw my message. Yes, I saw your message, my dear. I spoke to KOLLIE yesterday afternoon. I should have spoken to him in the morning, but I was really busy. So I couldn't speak to him in the morning. I spoke to him in the afternoon. I do talk to KOLLIE once in a while, not often. I think so far now I've spoken to KOLLIE 2 times. 2 times on the phone. One time he saw me at Planet Fitness. He called my attention and I spoke to him. So that's about it. So y'all carry the news. KOLLIE called me after the live I did for yesterday night. And I never had the time to speak to him until in the afternoon. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, one way to have a face without all these spots that you don't have to use makeup to cover is to have a clear heart. When your heart is clear, your face will be clear. Without makeup, without bleaching cream. When your heart's clear, everybody's doing this talk show thing. Everybody's, everybody they hustle. But you know what is wrong? It is wrong for you to think you can hustle the way you can hustle and hustle in your own way. You probably doing the same things I'm doing to hustle. But you want to dull my hustle. No be juju be that. That's witchcraft now. Because when you are hustling on your hustle the way you hustle, I don't bother you. I don't care for your hustling. I don't care for your hustling. But y'all tag people here, let me drop this bombshell. Y'all tag people here. Let me drop this bombshell. Y'all share the live today. If you're not reached to 300, I'm not talking. Bombshell, bombshell. You're right, Josephine. Bombshell, bombshell, bombshell. I thank God for helping me to create non-toxic drama. Because certain time I was in certain spaces, the drama was so toxic. God is helping me now to create my non-toxic drama. People want to be mad. There are 5,000 other topics on this Facebook. The one where I catch my heart to hold, to say that on, to blow like that. Now air I go blow. Every other topic, I'm not here for it. Topic as my spirit, God will say, Holy Spirit, lead me. Now air heart, I will something. Y'all will me share the life. Y'all need to get to 300 followers before I say the thing that on my mind. Yo, accrue, y'all tag. Y'all don't make tagging lazy. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Your tag. Tag and make her drop them. Tag and make her drop them. Beautiful hair. Thank you. Most importantly, beautiful person wearing the beautiful hair. It shake. Now the whole thing said, what you did to your husband and your mother is full evidence that you're not afraid of anything. That the whole thing said. And what I know about Liberia respect people that can do brave things. We look at a man like Prince Johnson, who killed people, we made him senator. We look at people like Ellen Johnson, who funded the war, we made them president. So Liberian people let people who can do brave things. And I'm one of those. I will go down in history as one of the women who can do brave things. Why are you crying? Bitch, you crying? You got a long time to cry. See her funny looking say. Then me, I will take your funny looking page from honor here. You not get right to can't cost me on my page. Where the black? Banned from your page. Yes, you are banned. Go open new page. Evidence full everywhere. Testimony they everywhere. Oh my God, now you do this one. Evidence food everywhere. You share the live now. Me, I'm not talking until I see 300 people, so you share the live. Share it, 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 share it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My cousin got me this hair. My cousin in Nigeria got me this hair. My cousin in Nigeria got me this hair. Yo. The bombshell. Let me drop it so you can know how you're bringing people. KOLLIE's new woman is allegedly pregnant. Allegedly. Oh. Allegedly. KOLLIE's new woman is allegedly pregnant. And I spoke to KOLLIE yesterday, and I'll be telling you guys what he said. So you share the live. Because now I want to start, then some people coming in later. It's in it. Please. Wow, Marcus Lynn, wow, yeah, on the wow, I've been blowing since day for yesterday. I've been wowing too. I've been blowing siren. Hello, how are you? 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 How? So, you attack people. Yo, unbelievable that the one we see you. KOLLIE's new woman is allegedly pregnant. She's bolus, allegedly bolus. This life no balance at all. I'm just dropping the boom. You come so we can talk about it. That one I heard though. I heard though. You can 275 300 then I start so soon, just like that. Once was all it took now for Adam and Eve to eat the unforbidden fruit. The result is what we are to do. We are suffering today, but bang bang bang. KOLLIE's new woman is allegedly pregogo. Hey, is it going to be a boy or a girl? KOLLIE that celebrity, oh! KOLLIE that celebrity, oh! KOLLIE that celebrity, oh! We made him famous. Which one is his new woman? Hey, Marcus Lee, thank you, because when I did my life on Friday night, I said his new woman. But people thought I was talking about Yatta Johnson. I was not talking about Yatta Johnson. In my inbox, the person that talking to me, that not Yatta Johnson talking to me. When me and KOLLIE spoke, KOLLIE never even asked me, oh, why you lie my knee with Yatta Johnson? Because KOLLIE knew exactly who I was talking about. And when I even asked him question about his new woman, you know what he told me? He said, and you and her can talk, go ask her now. That other question not for me. KOLLIE said to me, say, the other girl, where you want to bring to me, Jessica, please go on our side, go ask the woman. And you and the woman can talk, go ask her. And I know about it. So, I know who I'm talking to. KOLLIE know who I'm talking to. The new woman know who she talked to. And we all know it was not Yasa. I know Yatta or Yasa. Because I see some people talking, say, I say Yatta. Did I mention Yatta yet? Did I mention Yatta yet? On Friday? Yes. People were commenting about prayer being. I mentioned about woman of God. But Yatta the only one that get that woman of God or woman of faith. Before people think you say I'm saying Yatta, I don't understand. I don't understand. I did not say Yatta. And when me and KOLLIE talk, KOLLIE did not even check me based on his woman's story. KOLLIE explain, and I will explain. You know me. I'm the explanator to the explanator. You want force me to call again, and I mean no one not calling honey. Because him that is lie, he know that he is lie. Him that is talk to me, she know that she is talk to me. I who is talk to her, I know that I is talk to her. But the only reason I'm calling honey. But she is talk to me, I is talk to her, we is communicate, she is understand me, I is understand her. And when I keep out here to say what I know that she did wrong, I left it at that. I did it clean. Thank you, Hawa. Thank you. Thank you, Hawa. I think in that whole video, I mentioned her name once or twice, but I didn't press on it. So people that get myopic function of their brain, they are saying I said it was Yatta Johnson. I did not say Yatta. And it's not Odell, it's Adele. Y'all want force it to put the woman. I beg you. The woman is allegedly pregnant, according to what I heard. Though, y'all please don't let me can't get a gap. That's the reason why I try to play it clean, because you know, people that are pregnant, they don't be having gestational high blood pressure. Please, so we did not see KOLLIE post picture of himself and Yatta Johnson on the Facebook. We know picture of who KOLLIE posted. It's free for you, Kiisha Mama. It's free for you. When you can understand my Nigerian dialect, what I'm speaking, you ask me to translate it to crew. You ask me to speak it in Madingo. I will speak it in Madingo. Then New Woman and Crystal Musa, they are best friends. Crystal, do not even check me on it. What are you talking about? Eh? Crystal could not even check me. Then New Woman and Crystal, they are friends. So I begging y'all let we take time how we calling the New Woman name. Because I don't want for, because the last time again, when I was making fun out of SATTA and Tina, people are talking, say, oh, leave SATTA for she can go do something to herself. Please. We are expecting our celebrity baby. Before we calling the woman name, her blood pressure can go. I begging y'all, please, so calling New Woman. We already know that's it. That not Yatta. KOLLIE is not in a relationship with Yatta. They just mentioned her name here. And I say, I'm not going to be calling her name fast. Her name is Adele. Adele. It's not Adele. That country where you have to pronounce it is Adele. Adele. Say after me, Adele. Adele. Say after me, Adele. Adele. Pronounce it, Adele. 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 Okay? That's her name. And when KOLLIE called me, KOLLIE made some clarification. In the clarification that he made, he did not clarify his woman parts. So, first of all, KOLLIE clarify the thing where we say, yeah, say he not help SATTA. KOLLIE say he help. We should stop saying he not help. KOLLIE say he help. We should start saying he not help. KOLLIE say you wanted him to die, but Mercy said no, and Adele said no. Mercy said no. They wanna. Adele said no. No. Hey, I will not call her name again, yeah. Yeah, y'all leave your friend there. Calling New Woman. That's the name she's gonna go back. I'm not coming to be calling her name, yeah. You want for the girl to go get high blood pressure? They say somebody is allegedly pregnant. You want for the girl to be beaten? The way your Facebook people, you can drive people to depression and anxiety. Look at what Rachel was saying about SATTA. When you're not coming, order Papa coming on SATTA to do. SATTA head can just be shaking. You won't carry your shaking head to or the new woman. You're not me to call Basa River. I will not call her neighbor. Basa River. Back to what KOLLIE said. KOLLIE said people should stop saying he didn't help his old woman. The old woman, he went through a lot for the old woman. I'm still not going to call the old woman name. So now, you that get comprehension problem. It's up to you. The two terms I'll be using here, the old woman and the new woman. It's up to you to go figure it out. How you want to figure it out. It's up to you. And I'm here for that. And I'm here for kindergarten. All the way I can break things down on a platform. To see that people, certain people, their comprehension just so low. They can't understand. KOLLIE call me. Wait, let me show you the call log. Wait, let me show you the call log. Nonsense. You see it? Because I gotta have my other call them from you. You see it? You see it or you not see it? You see it or you not see it? Okay. Say you see it. That's all I needed to show you. That I'm Mexico, and then I call him back. Okay? So, we will refer to it as the old woman and the new woman. When KOLLIE called me, KOLLIE said he went through a lot for the old woman. He said he carried the old woman. That's why you're talking, say he didn't carry her to seek help. KOLLIE said he carried SATTA somewhere to some psychotherapist or something. And the psychotherapist asked SATTA questions. SATTA answered the questions. KOLLIE said the psychotherapist gave SATTA a form to fill in. SATTA filled in the form. She completed the form without asking for help, and the form was complete and correct. And she gave the form to the lady. Look at the other man rogue. You want for me to come expose the man number? If I didn't expose them, if the man didn't call me, he get flat form. He will say, you stop lying on my name. So leave that story. I get Jack to prove to you. Yes. He didn't call me. Believe whatever you want to believe. You won't can steal the man number because you want to go hustle on here. Ma, somebody pregnant for him. Back off. Somebody pregnant for him. Back off. Off. Or the horse is allegedly pregnant for him. So back off. Back to what I was saying, right? KOLLIE said he took her to this, mental health service office. They asked her questions. She answered the questions. They asked her to fill a form. She filled in the form completely and correctly without making any mistake. Okay, time will tell. That's why I say allegedly, ma. But I can go behind, it can cut in front. So you agree that your friend is the new woman. Okay. At least we see people here that are testifying that their friend is calling new woman. It will come also. Back to what I was saying, right? So KOLLIE said he took the old woman SATTA to a place and she filled in the form completely correctly. She gave the form to the woman. The woman went through it. The form was filled in correctly. And SATTA asked the people, have you ever seen... No, she said, KOLLIE said, the people say, I'm losing my mind. Have you ever seen a woman who is losing her mind but she can fill in a form without asking for help and filling it up correctly. They say like how the person said no. We have never seen a person who losing their mind, but she can fill in the form correctly. Everything is all right. They say like how it happened. Apart from that, KOLLIE said he presented a lot of resources, but SATTA did not make use of it. He said the police they used to call to the house when they were fighting, all of those police officers helped them with resources, but SATTA says she now want it. Hi Ashley, how are you? Thank you for the stars, mama. Thank you for 12 stars. So as I was saying, he said he did everything that he could, but SATTA will not take any help. Then he started to talk about some of the things that were said on the live. He said, people say I don't mean well for SATTA. How will I not mean well for SATTA when immediately I brought her into this country, I bought her a car? Wait, certain people are supposed to be on this live. He said he bought her a car, but she took the test, and she did not pass. KOLLIE explained everything he did for SATTA to make sure she's on her feet. And according to KOLLIE, it really hurts him when you guys come out here to say he didn't do well enough for SATTA, because he did everything that he could. So, KOLLIE also said he is not a cheat. KOLLIE said he is not a cheat. KOLLIE said for all his relationships that he has ever been in, the only time he will look outside is if the other person is not doing right and he has exhausted every avenue to put the relationship on the right path. KOLLIE said, but as long as everything is okay, he doesn't cheat. KOLLIE said the only time you will see me cheating, or he didn't say cheating, he said the only time you will see me start to look outside for a new thing is when the old one, I can't do anything, she's not willing to change, the relationship is not going through, the relationship is not going to prosper, it's not going to be successful, then you're distracting me. You're not able to get distracted. You need to take what you want to take and go. No, don't take it. Please put the kettle back in the fridge, please. So he said the only time he can be looking outside to start looking for a replacement. You, Kim, I beg you, don't come put words in my mouth. I beg you. The way he said it and how I saying it. KOLLIE said he does not cheat. KOLLIE was even willing to give me a long list of his ex-girlfriend for me to go and conduct investigation. But I look at it, I said that who can me pay for that investigation now? You can me give me long list of your girlfriend for me to go do interview with them. Hi, my name is Jessica, and you know I want to know how was your relationship with KOLLIE. I beg, I don't have time for that. So long and short of the story, I asked him, one thing led to another, right? He's not the one that even brought up the new woman name. I the one brought it. I said, but, brother, they said the new woman pregnant, oh, and I going talking. He said, pregnant? That's what he said, oh. He said, pregnant? Then he laughed. All that time, I listening to him. Because me, I ask question. He said, pregnant, then he laughed. Then he said, anyway, children are a blessing. If anybody pregnant, I will accept it. Like I said, I asked him, but I hear me say the new woman pregnant. Oh. He said, he laughed. And he said, well, if she pregnant, I will accept it. So I said, but is she pregnant or not? He said, I should go and do my own investigation. You listen, yo. KOLLIE look at me and tell me, say, I'm gonna go do my investigation. So I asked him, but what place I coming do the investigation from? Eh? What place I coming do the investigation from? He said, go and find out if she really pregnant. I said, but then at this point, you need to submit the woman to me. Bring her to me. I will carry her to the hospital and run her pregnancy test. Then I will know. He said, but how should I bring her to you? And you and the woman can talk. Go ask the woman or go call the woman for you to go do the pregnancy test. So KOLLIE know that the woman talked to me, I talked to her. And he knew me and he were not talking about Yatta Johnson. So you get your fact clear. When the person that talking say, his sister say, ain't no his sister say. Now the fake freaky page call that they so-called one that is the fake page acting like she his sister. No. Marco, KOLLIE did not even mention you. We didn't even call your name, the A that start your name, the B that end your name. We refer to you as your new woman. Till the end of the conversation. The end of the conversation, we refer to you as the new woman. And KOLLIE knows that I know this so-called new woman is not Yatta Johnson. That's why when I say she pregnant, he said, I should do my investigation. I said, but somebody told me. He said, do your investigation. I said, but how can we do the investigation now? But then submit the woman to me. Let me carry her to go do her blood test or pregnancy test to know if she's pregnant. And he said, and you and the woman can talk? Go to her. Go to her. When you go to her and carry her to go run the test. But just do your investigation to know if she's pregnant before you announce it. That's what KOLLIE said to me. He did not deny it. He did not confirm it. That's why I say allegedly, oh, allegedly, the Susuma is pregnant. Then, unconfirmed sources say that the reason why the new woman sped up the divorce, she poured fire in the hole for the divorce to happen because it was going to be shameful if it came out that she was pregnant for a man who was still married. Now, what the Chiche police say, oh, y'all that eat your school fees, y'all that can't understand English school, y'all that didn't go to school complete, and y'all that part of tissue in your brain. I repeat, KOLLIE did not confirm that the new woman was pregnant. He said, I'm going to go on a fee, I'm going to turn to foot soldier and go be investigating. So I said, but how can we investigate now? Who can we be doing that other hard work? What you do, turn the woman over to me. I used the word submit. I said, submit the woman to me. So I can carry her to go do a pregnancy test. And he said to me, but ain't you and the woman can talk? Go to her. Tell her where to meet you, then you carry her. So go to test. At this point, that was a very big chick. He texted me. That was a very big chick from KOLLIE. KOLLIE was giving me chick, my people. KOLLIE was giving me chick. KOLLIE said, get the woman, do your investigation before you break the pregnancy news. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for the compliments about my hair. You please send me stars, yeah? I'm begging you. You please send me stars. When people can't entertain you, you're not want to send stars. You're like the bombshell, but you're not want to send stars. Let's go to the other issue, right? Stay on KOLLIE issue. Now, for everybody who thinks KOLLIE does not love SATTA, I understand where you're coming from. And I understand that we all expected more from him. One of the things I said to KOLLIE was, but KOLLIE, with all of these things about SATTA, you seen her, you know, she's not too there, and she's not too there, and she's not too there. I think the people on my platform expected you to enroll her in adult literacy class. That's the disappointment people have in you. People expected you to enroll her in adult literacy class just because you know you're explaining how you help. KOLLIE said he bought car for her, he did this, he took her to the job, he explained how he took her to the job. She was doing jealousy thing and then they won her 3 times. And that the last time now they fired her. KOLLIE explained how he gave money to the mother. The mother will come to him, oh, I'm going to the other prayer bank to go walk after my daughter. She will take the money, she will go, she will not tell him anything. Then 3 weeks will pass, she will come back for another money. He said the last money they asked for. He said when he went to Liberia, SATTA man asked for money again. He gave her, I think, $350 for the work, then $100 for the transportation, which is $450 because she said she was going, I know, Guinea or Lofa, one of the two. But then when she came back, she never came back to him to tell him, say, oh, I went to so and so place, so they sell a water pass in her gari or whatever. She didn't say anything. Only for him to come back to the U.S. 2 weeks after he came back to the U.S., then SATTA's mom asked him for money again. And that's when he said, no, I ain't get no money. Okay? But he said everything that he's supposed to do for a woman, for a wife. People talking, say he kept SATTA in the horse. He locked SATTA up. He didn't want people to see SATTA. He said, if that's what I wanted to do, I will not buy her car. I will not carry her to my job. I will not find job for her. I will not do this and do this for her. So I said, KOLLIE. And he was really expressing his anger at the people. He said, that thing, the people were talking, they were just talking. I said, no, KOLLIE, understand it. You are a great provider. But the people expected more from you. For example, when you noticed that SATTA was not too there, why you didn't carry her to adult literacy class? And this is what KOLLIE said. KOLLIE said, thank you, Jenny. KOLLIE said, how can I carry a lady to adult literacy class? A lady who finished high school, who her mother said she was the top of the class, a lady who was in a university. How can I bring her to America? After I finish spending my money to bring her to America, then I'm going to go put her in adult literacy school? He said, no, I wasn't going to do that. He said, what's about them old man that can come from Liberia, they come America? They can't read, they can't rap, but they can still make it on their own. And I was never going to carry SATTA to adult literacy class because I know she was educated. I say, you see, when it comes to provision, you provided. But people just expected more from you. People expected more from you. People wanted you to do the extra. And to me, I feel like you, KOLLIE, did not know the extra that you needed to do. That's why you didn't do it. Because even when I mentioned adult literacy, he said, what they call adult literacy class? KOLLIE said, what they call adult literacy class? What want that? I said, you see? So even him did not know how to help in the other areas, but he just knew he should provide. Now, so I say, I be wondering if the thing you're talking, is it true or just a joke? Which one are that the new woman is allegedly pregnant? It's allegedly now. Hi Rosetta. Hi Michelle. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sound Kotu. Thank you. It's allegedly now. Yeah, allegedly. And like I said, I asked KOLLIE. He did not confirm it. He did not deny it. He put me on assignment. He put me on assignment. That's what happened. So, I hope she's not the one doing this thing on her own daughter. Me, I don't know. I'm just here to clarify what KOLLIE said. And I should have done that yesterday, but I was so busy yesterday. Now, if you look at another aspect when I thought about this, right? Do you guys realize that even after KOLLIE put the restraining order on SATTA and SATTA left the house, KOLLIE was still sending money to SATTA? Do you guys that they see assignment you will put his SATTA on that may or bring 10? I tell you, they bought one made me crazy. Do you guys know that after SATTA was under restraining order? In fact, when KOLLIE left the house, he was still sending money to SATTA. When KOLLIE left the house, he was in his cousin's house. He was still sending money to SATTA. When KOLLIE went to Liberia, he was still sending money to SATTA, making sure she gets money to eat, to, you know, buy her 1 or 2 that she needed. When KOLLIE came back from Liberia, he couldn't enter the house because of the, you know, situation that was going on. He was with his cousin. He was still sending money to SATTA. Even at the restraining order, after the restraining order, he was still sending money to SATTA. Even up until before the first divorce hearing, KOLLIE was still sending money to SATTA. And that doesn't happen a lot if you look at it. What man will let you go and still be giving you money? I think the only place where people got, you know, confused a bit, or people got a little bit upset, is the fact that at the court, the judge did not set a definitive amount that SATTA will receive after the divorce is finalized. And he too did not help the judge to, you know, set a fixed amount that SATTA will receive after the divorce. But he came back on live and he told us that even after he sells the house, he is going to give SATTA something. Okay? So, to an extent, KOLLIE means well in a way that he knows how to mean well. You know, there are some men, they are great providers, but they are not great teachers. KOLLIE may not be a leader, you know what I mean? But he's a provider. And, I mean, at this point, I just feel that's it. He's a provider, but he probably is not a leader. He just needs to learn some leadership skills. Yeah. That's what he told you, but it's not true, my sis. He was not giving her anything. Oh, no, he was giving her. He was giving her. You know how I know he was giving her? I have screenshots of the money he was sending. Not even directly to her, but through third parties. Like some of her hosts. KOLLIE was sending money to some of her hosts for her. He was. So, like, I just feel like some men are like that in a relationship. They believe that their only work, the only thing they need to do is provide. They don't understand that, you know, they have to groom you, they have to teach you. They don't understand that spiritual authority that they have over you, that spiritual leadership. Maybe, I use the word maybe, KOLLIE is that kind of man. And then he was so engrossed with providing for her, even though she wasn't doing anything, providing for her family, providing for her parents, to the point where he wasn't thinking about other aspects. Like I said, when I told him, why didn't you enroll SATTA in adult literacy class? He said, what they call adult literacy? I should enroll her in adult literacy class for a woman who went to high school, graduated from high school, was in college. Her mom even came on Facebook and told us she was the top of the class. How should I enroll her in adult literacy class? So you see, he didn't even know there was such a thing as adult literacy class. He also did not think that SATTA needed adult literacy class because he thinks she went to school, graduated high school, and went to college. Now, he also stated, like I said, if you are just coming, I'll repeat this just for you, that he took her to a place. Yeah, he took her to a place, some mental health service office. I can't remember to quote him word for word, but he said they went to some psychologist, some therapy place like that. That's what he says. They went to some kind of therapy rehab place like that. The people asked SATTA questions, and SATTA answered the questions. He said they gave SATTA form to fill in, and SATTA filled in the form. She completed the form. She gave the form to the person behind the desk, and she asked the person. The people say, I'm losing my mind. Have you ever seen somebody who is losing their mind, but the person can fill a form completely without any mistake and without asking for assistance from anybody? Somebody say, I don't believe KOLLIE. But that's what he said. He said he did his best. He knew to do best. So, we all are waiting for the sale of the house. When the house is sold, we will know if KOLLIE has been saying the truth all along in the way that he will, based on what he will give SATTA, will know if he is what he claims to be. Let's just keep our fingers crossed until then. Basically, that's what I think it is. Somebody say KOLLIE self needs mental evaluation. But KOLLIE that celebrity, I see why people crying, say, it is show on KOLLIE. Wow. KOLLIE that celebrity, KOLLIE get grace, I'm going to talk about KOLLIE again. I reached to 400 views. KOLLIE, you get grace. And I'm not leaving your name. So at this point, the way the people pushing you to can cost me, hey, they need to bring all my bad news to you so that you can go cost me and all my enemies they can go honor you. Because, that's the way some Liberian people's brain runs. They think when somebody cursing you, the enemies go under there, then it will shake you. Do I look like I can shake over stupidity? The only thing that can shake me is if my pocket shake, then I shake. If my pocket is not shaking, nothing else can shake me. So I seen that they 400 views on KOLLIE me. It really hurting some people. Oh, it hurting them. And everybody eating show on the topic that they want each show on. Some people eating show on the church versus the Eagles. They say, see, I was shouting Gucci yesterday. I see that topic, but it not catch my heart. It not catch my heart. It not interesting to me. The one that interesting to me, now I will talk about. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Because when other people talking about it, when you talking about the one that catch your heart that interesting to you, I'm not bother you. So what's the hate? What's the envy? What's the beef about? I don't understand. What's the beef about? What's the beef about? I will continue to talk about KOLLIE. And shit will not happen. Unless you pass in your sleep to carry my pocket to reduce my pocket. But as long as that one is intact, shit you can do. Somebody said most Liberian men don't know how to grow a woman. They believe providing is all to marriage. Again, like I said, KOLLIE did the best that he knew to do best. He did the best he knew to do. From his standpoint, I gotta be a man of the house. I gotta provide for my woman. I gotta provide for her. I gotta make sure she doesn't get hungry. I gotta make sure she got small money to do whatever she wants to do. To him, that was it. Now, we on social media that were saying, oh, KOLLIE not try. KOLLIE should have done more. We probably have some knowledge that he's not aware of, that we know that a man is supposed to be there for a woman in every capacity. If you ask me, I think that the divorce was really rushed. You know what I mean? I feel like the divorce was rushed. The way that I feel like the divorce was rushed, I feel like the divorce in question, it was supposed to be something like KOLLIE separates himself from SATTA because of her violence. KOLLIE stays away, but is watching her as she tries to fix herself, regroup herself, do better with herself. I feel like KOLLIE should have given her that time while he's on a court-granted separation. Now, if you're on a court-granted separation, you can be eating so you can be eating so while he's on the court-granted separation, SATTA can fix herself, come back together, improve herself, and then KOLLIE will see if he still does love her, he can decide to be with her. But somehow, I feel like there was an influence. And of course, I talked about that day before yesterday. The influence that was in the marriage was the new woman. The new woman influenced the marriage. She was a catalyst in the divorce. And that's why I think, no, she didn't care about him. She didn't care about SATTA. She shouldn't be out here claiming to care about SATTA. No. She cannot care about SATTA. If she did, she wouldn't have influenced KOLLIE to divorce his wife. That separation could have continued, and KOLLIE watched SATTA. If she changed, you fix it. If she doesn't change, then you know she can never ever change. You go by your business. For me, that's what I think. Again, I'm not the one wearing KOLLIE's shoes. I don't know how he felt, what he felt. I don't know how it was pinching him, how it was hurting him, that he felt the need to jump out of it. But I feel like under normal scenarios, after the restraining order, this is her. She can come near you. She can touch you. The restraining order was in effect for 2 years. It's still in effect for 2 years because it's from April 2025 all the way to April 2027. So I feel like he could have given her that space and watch her rebirth herself, do something good for herself, and then still assess. Because one thing is, I want to believe that KOLLIE still loves SATTA. KOLLIE still loves SATTA. Up until the divorce, KOLLIE still loved SATTA. Because it practically had to take another woman. It practically had to take him finding comfort in another woman to let SATTA go. 1. 2. Even after there was this separation, physical separation, he was still catering to her, sending her money. Yeah. He was still sending her money. He was still, providing for her. And if that isn't love, I don't know what is. I mean, him asking her to leave the house, he was still taking care of her in the way that he was when she was still in the house. So I don't know, I may be wrong, but I think that KOLLIE still loves SATTA. And SATTA just needed time to figure out herself, change her behavior and stuff. Now, do I think SATTA loved KOLLIE? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody say if he had to rush that quick to move on, he don't love her. Okay, that's true. You might be right. But again, this rush me quick could also be because of an external influence that we are talking about here. This rushing to move on could also be as a result of the alleged pregnancy. I just told you. The new woman is allegedly pregnant. So, it's possible the new woman say, hey, I better go. I can't born baby in there, how they call it. You have to do something. And, not to bring shame and disgrace to the body of Christ. That's true. Masiato, I believe you. Okay. So people are saying KOLLIE doesn't love SATTA. I don't think so. KOLLIE was done with her. Okay, Antoinette Johnson, that you're mad stupid. You can come to my page and be cursing me now. That shit don't make sense. You cannot come to my page and be insulting me. You need to learn respect. You want to insult me, go on your page. You said it the first time, you're very stupid, I let you go. You come back here again to tell me I'm stupid on my own thing that I'm talking. Some of you are not trained. Your parents didn't train you. You are disrespectful. Too disrespectful. I had to block you. Antoinette Johnson, I don't know you from a can of pain. I'm not responsible for your problems. I'm not responsible for the sadness in your life. We're talking something here. You not can bring your stupid self, your untrained self to be cursing me. I said allegedly, oh. Crystal, I said allegedly, oh. Okay. Me, I know you were coming to go and defend your friend. We were waiting for you ever since. We were waiting for you ever since. Me, I know you are coming to go and defend your friend. Allegedly, they say your friend pregnant. Somebody say Adele is also married and at the stage of divorce as well. And I know that one. But like it did. And the bombshell number 2 there. One more bombshell. It's about KOLLIE, but it's about SATTA. No, it's not about KOLLIE. It's about SATTA. It has nothing to do with KOLLIE or Adele. They both still love each other. People separate or get divorced sometimes, not because they don't love one another. KOLLIE hasn't gotten over SATTA, same as SATTA. Right. You can use your words without calling me names. All of these things just show lack of home training. Shows you weren't trained. She is fully divorced, correct. Crystal is on the block today defending her friend. My people, yeah, let's welcome the defense team for the new woman, Crystal Lakanu Musa. She is the defense counsel for the new woman. Let's welcome her on stage. Let's welcome her on stage. As a matter of fact, upon the pronouncement of the divorce that will take effect when the document, the divorce decree is sent, one of the very first people to celebrate is Crystal Musa. Crystal Musa say, Adele is not pregnant for KOLLIE. Okay. Adele is not pregnant for KOLLIE. The person who told you lied to you. Like I said, alleged. Because even KOLLIE did not confirm it. KOLLIE say, si alleged chichipole, I'm gonna go carry the woman. KOLLIE say, she pregnant. I say, I want somebody told me. He say, okay. If she pregnant, that's good news. Children are blessing. I will hold it. But just make sure you get your findings before you talk. I said, but me, I'm going to talk it. He said, investigate before you talk it. I said, but I will investigate. But then submit the woman to me so I can carry her to go do, how they call it. So I can carry her to go do, how they call it, on her. Blood test, pregnancy test on her. He said, ain't you the woman talking? Go ask her so she can meet you or go do the pregnancy test. So that was KOLLIE giving me cheek, but not in a bad way, right? Like, yeah, he didn't admit it, he didn't deny it, and that's wisdom. You gotta be smart. That's why I came here. I said, allegedly. Somebody said KOLLIE loves SATTA, but she too abusing to the man. She too abusing to the man, and she wasn't willing to change. And I know, only go. And Brian Vama, please don't bring Crystal personal business here. I'm begging you. You're quick to go deep. That's why we're talking soft and playfully here. Please, I'm begging you. Don't do it. I hold your foot. Don't use my page to insult another person I will not tolerate it. I hold your foot. Please. Me and Crystal playing here. Crystal and the new woman are friends. Very good friends. So she ready to defend her friend. But don't can insult Crystal here and talk about her personal business here. I beg you. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're quick to take small thing personal. And like you, when I post other things and that drama, you can't come here. But so a wish or small drama, you can cause another person on my page. Please don't do it, I beg you. Can you do those dishes from there, please? Do the dishes. I said today they work in the hospital finish. But how can you hear now, Patricia? Because you, when you do your show talking about everything that happened, I can't tell you say lead the other person stop it. But soon I was doing small thing with SATTA. You were brave to can't tell me, Jessica, you need to leave SATTA before SATTA tell you something. What SATTA won't tell me? Hello? Take a picture of my short neck. What is Satan won't tell me? What is anybody in this world able to tell me? I'm still asking though. What can anybody really tell me? Because I don't understand. The only thing anybody can do to me that will help me is my packet. If it's affected, if my packet is not affected, nothing you can do nothing you can tell me that will help me. Somebody say, no, Brian Vama, please don't ask a simple question. I beg you. You can't be asking me. You should go to Crystal page and go ask her that personal question. Please. I said the Liberian drama just get too deep. People talking something small, yeah, on the surface. Bro, you not go all the way down. No, don't do that, I beg. Don't do that. Back to what I was saying, yeah. Thank you, yeah. Crystal said get defense team here. Crystal said get defense team here. I like as people to do. I like as people. Crystal thought they honor here. Crystal defense team. Evidence of Crystal defense. You are going to ask.
Jessica.
What you say? What's your story?
That's show business.
Not show business. You can get too deep, Trisha.
No,
How
Jessica.
you can do
Because you were the voice, go down to go support SATTA. SATTA,
no,
she
I'm not going to support
you.
I'm going to watch Chipotle.
All SATTA thing you want to you told us, you say you want to go support
No,
SATTA.
I read that SATTA said thank you all my fries family because I know you're king for the fries. You are not there. Before what laugh, you say,
I
oh,
was
SATTA knows
listening,
that
but
fries so.
in your life, you say you want to go support SATTA on your life that day. What you said.
I never even did life until I go home.
But the way you were just getting personal with her,
I will not get it personal with her.
irritating her.
No.
You know the way you were talking, all the things they were making her
Which
very
thing
the way
now?
she was
The way I was
talking.
talking, say why she not file the paper where the judge asked her to file.
No, the way you were talking, the way she was so mad at you. It was really irritating her.
Okay, so this is what I said, right? She didn't get me right? So I say, me tell you something, Trisha, right? And that's true. You are a woman, I'm a woman, right? When there are two things men can be with a woman for. Men be with you because you're productive, or men be with you because you can behave like a woman, which means you can cook, you can clean, you can do all these things, right? So then I get patient for doing cooking, cleaning thing between me and you. Or ask all the people she not stop with. So I don't do those things, right? But if you can cook and clean, you must be productive in terms of you like working, you like selling, you understand? Men will say, she not like cooking and cleaning you, but because she productive, I will stay there. Or when you're not like working, but you can cook and clean and you respectful, men will stay with you for cooking, cleaning, and respect because that's all men need. You understand? So I say, when you get one of these things, when men come in, you say other men will be praying for that man to quickly move from there so they can get it. Because what? You are an asset, you get something. But SATTA, no work, then she not like cooking and cleaning up. Then where the land of men that will be coming after KOLLIE goal? I was said. You understand?
So it was making her fierce, yeah.
Yeah, then in a video, I talk about her ma, you know her ma, now her ma told us say she was the first in the class. She was the top of the class. She was the very smart girl. Then her ma say her daughter, so big men and used to admire her daughter. President Convoy used to stop for her daughter. Now that's here I go say now. So that you start cause where the people.
She never, trip
She
or
understand
love
it.
around. She loved
I
around
say
when she
she
loved the
love
one
around.
person. No, I know. In
Yeah.
her head now. In her head, she knows she not that kind of person. So like it was really irritating her and
Yeah.
making her
And
fierce.
me, if you notice all the cause she causing me, I can't cause her back. I'm not causing SATTA. Yeah. I can't cause SATTA because I
But
know what she's
the
going
other
through.
one what you did, I really enjoy it. I like the way you look Isa A, you dig Isa A good.
Which
You
one?
did a great job.
Which one? I told they own or day for yesterday?
No, therefore yesterday, yeah.
Oh no, that one I can't support it. Oh. When your husband want you, let him leave by himself. Third party not supposed to be part of it. Many already can want go. We all know that, right? But why should a third party be inside it?
Yeah.
Now the one I didn't want. Hey, the two people had their differences. One person not like cooking, one person can give full money correct. Now two of them were inside A and they get their differences and it is what it is. But on the aspect of, a third party being involved and that other thing where she do, that was just too much, bro.
It was
Yeah,
too much,
it was
yeah.
too much. My hair not accept
Tata
it.
need to listen to what you did and put herself together and try to do things for herself. Because
Yeah, she need to.
you need to do things for herself. She's a young person. Right now, her knee not hurting her. Her foot not hurting her. In America,
And let
tell
me
you
tell you
something
something about
happened to
SATTA.
you.
SATTA get light on her.
We're
SATTA
gonna
get
lie.
light on her. The other people can say the person carry grace.
Okay.
Me, I can say the person get light on it. SATTA get light on her. She just need to
Okay.
put herself together.
Yeah. Oh,
She just need to put herself
put
together.
her eye together. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, we want the best for her. We want something good to happen for her because she can't
Right.
kind of every mother wants to say, "Oh, this is what my daughter sent for me." Oh, eh? Every
Mm-hmm.
mother want to say that among their friends.
And she have to understand that at this point, nobody care for her more than she will care for herself. You know why?
Exactly. Mm.
Somebody say I'm gone because you guys still comparing someone mental health to normal people situation. Matu, don't go. Wait, Matu. Matu can only lie so I can talk to you direct. I just told you that KOLLIE said SATTA when he carried SATTA to one office. Maybe you are not here when I said it. He carried SATTA to one office. He said it was like a therapist, right? They can do
Mm-hmm.
rehab and things in there. They
Mm-hmm.
asked SATTA questions, she answered all the questions. They gave SATTA form to fill in. SATTA
Mm-hmm.
fill in the form without any mistake.
Mm-hmm.
She gave the form back to the woman and she asked the woman, the people say I'm going crazy. The people say I'm losing my mind. Have you ever seen anybody that's losing their mind, but the
Mm-hmm.
person can fill in form without
Mm-hmm.
asking for help and the form is complete and correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
sometimes you can feel
said,
informed and do all the things, but you can still be hearing
see, I don't know
voices.
what
Yeah, but
Jessica
I had the
talking
people
about,
let her go too.
but
So
she's
it's
not
not
in
that
sin.
Satan
Maybe
KOLLIE did not carry her. KOLLIE
listen,
carry her.
Jessica,
Yeah.
are you gonna? Okay, you say I should come, right?
Mm-hmm. I shut up for you to turn now.
Okay, people who are insane, you can see, like for example, bipolar disorder.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody have mental health, that don't mean they cannot comprehend. That don't mean
Mm-hmm.
they can't read and they can't write.
They
That's why
can.
when y'all talking, it kind of pisses me off a little bit. Cause the other day we came on your show, me and what's the girl in Washington, which and other people came, we try to talk this thing. We got to start twisting it around. That don't mean
Mm-hmm.
she can't read. Maybe the time that I don't know if KOLLIE took her there, but maybe the time that KOLLIE did that, she wasn't going insane. Do you
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
understand what
because
I'm saying?
yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
psychosis. It comes and goes. Sata
Yeah,
is
Mm-hmm.
so
some rises
accusing. Y'all keep
sometimes.
telling her, say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be productive. The girl, you see her right now, she looks so how you say it? She looks so fit. She looks like she's not even taking. She to the acute stage. She hallucinate. She don't take care of herself. She got poor hygiene. That's sign and symptom of mental health. You see, the other day
Mm-hmm.
she and her friend were praying. She was there sitting there laughing and asking for cash out. Y'all keep comparing her with a normal situation. Let's educate each other on this thing. Somebody with mental health, I must. When you tell you people with autism, I'm so smart. Why people always say that? That they got routine and know how to do stuff. So that don't mean because they took her to some type of evaluation and she said,
So
oh,
if they
you
took
read
her
and
there
write
and they
me.
did the preliminary questioning and they asked her to do the questionnaires and everything,
I ask Sata if KOLLIE ever did that. Because somebody will need somebody will help. You would the
That
first
only
thing you
one time you did it. Only one time.
screening order when you
that's
know
the hand
you
that you used to touch it. Don't use it to touch that future.
understand
You'll have to clean it.
that. I understand KOLLIE kind of did his best for what's her name. I understand that. I'm not disputing the fight. But I'm saying my thing is we keep putting it back to somebody that is normal. She's not productive. She's not like this. The girl said she used to sell in red light. When people are not okay, we need to understand that they're not okay. I cannot be productive. Do you know how many parents in America here that have mental health that don't even take care of them kids? The kids take care of them. Do you guys
Oh yeah.
understand this thing?
Yep.
They're not
Mm-hmm.
even there to even help them, these kids out.
The
Some of
kids,
them
yeah.
leave and go outside in the street, and our
In the
kids have to
street,
be
yeah.
looking for them. It's a sad situation. We don't understand these things. I hear somebody
Mm-hmm.
on the comment section that she probably have bipolar. People can have bipolar and be very normal. It's a
Very
type of
normal.
psychosis come and goes.
Mm-hmm.
They will even talk to you like a normal person and you're gonna be shocked. So you guys should start comparing this girl's situation, talking about, oh, she beat the person, she need help. People who have psychosis, y'all need to understand that they don't trust. Sata person that she trusts right now is lawyer. Lawyer can tell Sata her mom, you have to redirect those people. You got to tell them, listen, Sata, you can get an open mind with them. We said it the other day, me in Washington on the live. Like people who have, I'm forgetting the illness name, but people who have the illness will always tell you, hey, I got, our friends with President Trump. Me and President Trump went to the same school. It's a lie, but you can tell them it's a lie. You will redirect them. People need to listen to her. She has to feel safe before she can even trust anybody to go to what's the thing, to get evaluation for mental health. They got to trust somebody. It's not that easy, y'all. People that, like me, if somebody I really love die, do you know I would be in denial? You know it. You will grieve. You will be in denial. You will be bargaining among yourself. Maybe what did I do wrong? That what help could I give the person? It happened in depression. It happened with grief. People have been in denial for a long time. So your like people keep saying she's not productive, she's not this. When the girl is not okay, I don't get that. It pisses me off every time I see y'all talking like that. Like we are not normal people. We don't live in a normal world. When we're in Liberia, it's okay for us to think like this. But if you're in a muddy water, you can go on Google, you can go on YouTube and learn and even bring video up here that some always see and watch to get education on these things. Because schizophrenia, I said it the other day on your show. It comes in your early 30s and in your early 20s. Some people do develop mental health
Yeah.
during their
Late 20s
ages.
and early 30s, yeah.
Exactly. So we got to understand these things. We need to start comparing Sata with people that is normal.
So
She's not,
how can we really get SATA to get
but that's
help?
what I'm
Because
saying.
SATA is
Lawyer is her trusty person right now. And what lawyer is doing, I think she just needs to, Sata need people to listen to her. When you listen to Sata, give her the ears and let her explain her situation. Whatever she want to talk, if she want to come out one day and just cuss, we should just listen and say, oh, okay, Sata, I understand where you will redirect her. And then she's going to start having trust in people. That's how you manipulate these people to go and get help. But you cannot tell me you crazy and you expect me to say, yes, I'm crazy. It's not because she's mentally insane. I mean, she don't know how to read or she don't know how to write. It's psychosis. It come and go. People coming in and out of it. They will even tell you, even if she start taking medication, it's a day that she will still flip. That's how it is. That's all I wanted to say, Jessica. I'm out. Thank you. Because y'all keep comparing her with normal people. If she was normal, I know some women beat their men. But the extent she was going, you, Jessica, when you tell her something, it triggered her. She got triggered. She was cussing out there online. And I even felt bad. I'm like, damn, she going through it again.
it is well. I mean, all I can say at this point. I really hope that, she can get the help she needs. Whatever needs to happen, let it just happen for her fast. Um, mm. And like you said, in our prayers, not all we can do right now. For me, I just someone said, I wish I could come on and talk about my late sister, but my family will not like that. But my late sister was always smart and going on a roll until when she went on campus for nursing and got sick with mental health. The mistake we as a family did was by sending her back home for help, and she died. She still knew how to read and write even when she was sick. Mm. And that's the bad thing, right? Everybody will come back to the same thing and say, Sata got mental health issue. How can you get divorced in the middle of a mental health breakdown? she got mental health issue according to you. How can she be processing a divorce in her mind in the middle of a mental health breakdown? At this point, I don't know, but it is what it is. I wish her well. Uh, at the end of the day, let God do his own thing, yeah? So tomorrow, like I said, I got another bombshell to drop tomorrow. It's about SATTA. I got another bombshell to drop tomorrow about SATTA. If she was under a commitment, they wouldn't allow it. How I say it was Ohdil that ran with this mental health narrative. Well, she might be right. And to be honest, you know when you're looking for a solution for something, anything works. Any advice, any suggestion works. My point with Odell is that she knew that this girl had mental health issues, and she knew she could teach this girl's husband how to deal with her, but she didn't. The new woman now, she knew she could teach KOLLIE how to deal with SATTA, but she didn't. And then she finished taking the man. Then she come back now to come tell me say we must create awareness. How create awareness? How? Who is stressed? You were here washing. You not stressed? Somebody said no, nobody ran with it. You can see it from her appearance. Well, what happened? You drop now. Okay. So at the end of the day, me, I just really hope that someone said she caused the severity. I really hope that her family, her parents, they are really able to stand for her in the place of prayer, because again, there's nothing that prayer cannot do. There's nothing that prayer cannot do. At this point, we can't even depend on Satan to pray for herself. Satan needs people to intercede for her. And somebody said it could also be a spiritual battle. Yes, it could be a spiritual battle. I'm not going to overlook that. Okay? It could be a spiritual battle. It could be a spiritual battle. It could be a mental battle. But evidently, she needs somebody to help her. If it's a spiritual battle, her parents need to be praying or doing whatever they know to do best. I don't really care. If it's a mental issue, hmm, yeah, of course, her mom come first. Yeah, her mom come first. And yeah, I know Adele don't owe her my Musia too. The reason why I said Adele is because she claimed to know much about this thing. For me, if people keep saying, you know, mental health, me, I won't say it's mental health, but I don't like to push my spiritual beliefs on people. Yeah. Just because people belong to different spiritual or religious sects. Somebody said her mom said it was African madness, but why she took KOLLIE money and didn't bring back no information? KOLLIE tried. You're right. You're so right. Okay. For me at this point, everybody's trying to do what they can do for their child. And I said that yeah, I'm trying to do what I can for my unborn children. I got parents too. My parents too trying to do what they can do best for me. Can you, Master, can you restart your phone? Restart your phone, Mama. Restart your phone. Yeah. No. I haven't worked in a psych hospital before. The the little knowledge I know about psych, the little knowledge I know about psych issues, is all theoretical for now. It's all theoretical. But um, how do I say this without coming across like I'm pushing my spiritual beliefs on people? Every psych issue, and this is just my personal belief, every psych issue is spiritual. If I agree with you guys that Satan has a mental health issue, I will come into this from the spiritual aspect. Now, everybody doesn't have the same spiritual beliefs as I do. I don't have the same spiritual beliefs as you all do. It will be like I am imposing my spiritual beliefs on you all. And I don't want to do that. That's the reason why I'm soon they say mental health in the mental health, I just shut up because if I really want to agree with y'all that yes, she has mental health illness, I will have to come in from the spiritual aspects. Who'll be Amaka again? Somebody said, Jessica, sometimes we can be stubborn, but if you really love something and you don't want to lose it, you will listen to advices. Yeah, it's true. Right. Cut the fire off, please. Okay, I see. Maybe when you get a chance, try and watch some videos. Sata had a lot of symptoms. It could be spiritual as well. But prayers have been ongoing for a year. It's time for science. No, I don't think prayers have been ongoing at all, to be honest. Because, like what Collie said, that he gave. Yeah, but you have to take this off. You can't go to the mail room and leave this here for who to be watching it. Take it off, the burner. And why are you not using your own buzzer? Why do you have to use mine? Yeah, find yours, please. Put my thing down. You could have lost drop 4 key down the chute. Anything can happen. Yo, the fake page gone. The fake page lost. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Right, you're right, Queenie. You are so right. Somebody said I should bring them on. Right. The fake page lost. Before she go
Hello,
to the A, she
Jessica.
blacked me here first. Hello, Mama. How are you?
I'm okay. I just want to chip in one or two idea.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
We Liberian women, we have to learn to stay away from our sister's husband. This
Yeah.
girl that nothing to Scotty right now, she know how mental health is looking like, and she know how mental. I'm so sorry for my fault. I have a little bit cold, and she know how mental health can treat people. But instead of giving Satan the idea for calling the idea for to help Satan or come around, what she did was to go and be sleeping with Collie. Once Collie was already sleeping with that girl, Collie, because you know men when they fall in new relationship, what they
Yeah?
do. So that's the reason she didn't want actually instigate Collie for this divorce. So
Yeah.
they'll be friends. That's why so that when I sit down for long, I look at our Liberian community, we always like to see our friend downfall.
Yeah.
She if we really look at this thing critically, she contribute to some of the or those that the vibe to call it on live for doing that thing, but in closed doors, she contribute greatly to the divorce. She contributed to the divorce because Colin lost that. I want to call it divorce that year. But if you look from the look of things, she contributed greatly. And now Sada is Colin not gonna get her anymore. Let's see how far her own will go because she contributed. And we better look at it logically. That's my own
I
little
don't see my
point I have
people.
to
I'm
say.
live. Oh.
Let me check in now.
That's my own little
People.
contribution I have to make because if your friend in a relationship and she having a mental issue, we all have to, all if one or two things we say so that it's nothing for Sarah. Because we're going to stand by Sarah in this kind of difficult time. But she there giving all what Collie need, giving Collie sex, men no sex. And Collie not getting it for
Right.
Sarah. Collie not getting it for Sarah like that anymore. And Collie getting it for her. So whatever, and when I look at Collie can be used by women. They were looking at him. She didn't want all these things for the divorce to come about. That'll be friend here. Tell may be wrong on some things. Don't get me wrong. Allah Tala is right.
And
But
from
she
what
need
I'm
to do that.
hearing, she's also divorced too, so she probably knows how the process works and stuff.
Yeah.
Experience the best teacher because even Collie did not have a lawyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Collie represented himself. So,
Yeah, so that's it. That's my only contribution. We all just have to try to help
but
each
even
other.
the
Be
Collie
strong.
said been divorced before. Well, let them go do that thing over their attire with their story. At this point, the only thing I can say to SATTA experience, you do the best that you can. You forget about all this money where people give you SATTA and you're collecting it. It won't help you. Yeah.
It won't help. It won't
It
help.
won't help.
So,
That's your
okay,
child. God
Jessica.
forbid.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you
Mm.
for coming on. God forbid if something happened to Sata today, it will be your loss as Sata's family. Okay? It will be your loss as Sata's family. So you don't want that to happen. You do whatever you can to walk after your daughter business. Ah, you walk after your daughter business. Oh. Because the thing about it is not even so much about the divorce business. Like I said last week that maybe Santa did not understand. If you are okay and you're working and you get divorced, you will feel it. You will feel it because you've put in time in that relationship. You were living together, you were washing clothes, you were cleaning the floor, you were scrubbing the floor, you were taking care of him, you were sleeping with him every night. You will feel it. But then at least you have a job, you can pay your bills, or you got your mom place, you can be in your mom place until you get on your feet. But when you don't have these things, you don't have a job, you're not getting nothing you're doing with your hands, no business, nothing. If that is happening and you're going through a divorce, it just makes it even more complicated. Not just for the divorce, but for even another man to come in the picture. Because right now, too, let's assume maybe there's some men too, they're looking for single woman. Do you think Satan is entering their eyes right now? No. Satan will not even be entering their eyes to say, okay, since she can get a job, she can get a boyfriend that'll be taking care of her until she get a job. Where? Because that other relationship too, there'll be problem because of the ongoing issue on ground. And for me, all I can say, because me, I can't talk all. Her parents need to just walk after her spiritually. Simple. Every mental health illness is caused by a spirit. Let's go back to the Bible because we're doing women of 15 a year now. The Bible says, you remember King Saul in the Bible? Every time that evil spirit came upon him, there was a certain spirit that used to come upon Saul, and Saul would just be angry. He would start trunking things. So he see David, he would take the spear he want, trunk it for David to stick on the wall. But before even David started going there, that thing was happening to King Saul. And when King Saul was going through that, people were looking for remedy. As at that time, there were no psychologists. There were no psychotherapists. There was no rehab. There were no medical doctors. But they called David. They said this little boy knows how to play the instrument. When the little boy played the instrument, the evil spirit would depart from Saul. And for true, every time David played the instrument, the spirit will go spend time. Sunday again will come back. So every time that spirit come upon Saul and he performed, they always call David. Saul said was going through mental health illness, but it was spiritual. It was spiritual. Every mental health illness is caused by a spirit. That what I say and I maintain. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow I will drop one last bomb. I will drop one last to do. This is not about KOLLIE or KOLLIE woman. It's about SATTA. Remember the other story I wanted to drop first? Yeah, I decided to drop it last, and I'll be dropping it tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you are not following me, please follow my page. I remain your girl, Jessica. Yep, I remain your girl. I pray that every day you see me on your screen, feelings of envy, anger, or jealousy does not walk in your heart. What works in your heart is inspiration and the desire for you to want to do better for yourself. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Your good night.